Okay, so I'm back with some glass viewers, and I remembered I'd actually forgotten the valves as well, so it was good that I had to go back. And we'll put them... Whoop. Okay, so we've got a bit of a gap under here, but that's okay. So we'll put corners in, because the glass, if you use glass or glass viewer blocks, they can't be on the edges anywhere, they can only be on the inside. So the actual frame itself has to be some kind of, hard, solid block. So if we put down the corners, that, so we know how big this thing's going to be. And we go like so. Get rid of that. Yeah, something like that looks good. Oops. So the other advantage with using this stuff is apparently if you use it as a floor, so I hear mobs don't spawn on them. So yeah, while they don't light a room, they actually light themselves enough that nothing can spawn on them, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Now the other thing I didn't think of is we're actually going to have to dig down. So yeah, I don't know how far down we'll have to go, but I don't know how fun this is going to be to watch, so I might actually cut camera while I'm digging this hole, and I'll come back when I've finished putting in the hole itself, and you can have a look at it before I fill it in, before I cover it up with the glass viewers. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. I've dug a big hole, and I've layered it with red zygorodite brick, and I've got some zygorodite blocks, just normal standard storage blocks on the bottom, just to give it a bit of a difference. And I'm about to put the glass viewers on the top. So if we got that, and we might leave a gap. Where do we want the gap? We might actually put the gap on in the bricks. So if we take the liquid duct down into the ground and we put it in the side, yeah, that might be cool. That way it doesn't mess up the top with pipes and stuff. There we go. That looks neat. There we go. That's our tank. We're going to put honey in that. So how about we dig down here. What do we want this? Probably, yeah, some of the corners I've just made cobblestone because you can't see them anyway. They're like in the dark, so it doesn't make any difference. And as long as it's any kind of solid material, like you can't use dirt and gravel, but you can use cobblestone and stone bricks or normal clay bricks or whatever you want. So I might put it here, I think, the tank input. Just grab that there, and we can put a valve somewhere like that, and then we can grab our liquid ducts. Yeah, I made a few too many valves. That's alright. It doesn't matter. No, actually, I don't want the valve sticking out of the floor there. We'll run it along under the floor. So if we go like that, that looks good. And then need to activate our tank. So if we actually look at our tank now, we can store 768 buckets of honey, or any liquid really, in that. And that should output fine. We've just got to give the this end of it a redstone signal, which we can do with a lever or something later. So that's good. And in the meantime, I'm just going to cover this floor up so we can continue using it. It's a bit hard to stand on it when it's not there. Right, there we go. That looks nice and neat. So this thing here is a bit messy, but that's okay for the moment. So what will happen is this gets fed honeycombs from the ceiling. We've got to find where that pipe is, but I believe it's in there somewhere. And then that outputs everything that comes out of it, as will these two when I have those two. And they'll all come along here, and we're going to set up honey drops to be on the red in here. And everything else, we won't put anything else anywhere, so it'll always go to whatever's remaining. So it won't go back on itself, so it should go to the only other option, which is white. Everything else, which is like propolis and what else is there? There's things like silk strands and all sorts of stuff that you can get from combs. So that'll all go up and across and down, and nothing will go in here because it's blocked. It'll all go down here. So this will be honey drops, and this will be everything else. So honey drops get squeezed straight away and put in the tank, and if that fills up, then the liquid duct will fill up, and then this won't be able to put anything out into the liquid duct, so then the squeezer's internal thing will fill up. And if that happens, then the squeezer can no longer run, so this will actually fill up with honey drops. And if that happens, then the hopper will fill up with honey drops, and if that happens, then the honey drops won't be able to go in here, and they'll pick the only other path, which is this one. And we'll end up with excess honey drops. So that's the plan. We're going to go with that. And if something happens to affect it, then we'll just change it. But at the moment, that's what the plan is. So now what we have, I think we have a working system. We just need power, and we need to change the pipes that are in the ceiling. So we might start with the power conduits, because it'll take a little while to make, and then we can work on the pipes, because there's no point sending stuff there if they can't actually run yet. So we'll get some new energy conduits, because I think I've actually only got a couple. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've only got the 4 that I had in my bag when I was doing the filler, so we'll grab some more. I don't know if I've got any in here. We'll have a look. No. Okay, so we have to make some more. That's right. So we'll grab some redstone. I might just dump out my Zycraft stuff that I don't need anymore. And what else do I need? I need some Electrum, which of course I don't have any of. Oh, actually it might be over here. I might already have some. Let's have a look. Yes I do. Alright. So Electrum and hardened glass gives us more energy conduit. I don't know how much we need, because we need to... There's actually some, I think, in the bottom of the... like in the ceiling of the Thorncraft lab, which isn't too far away. So we should be able to run it from there. So let me find... oh, here we go. So while we're working that out, we'll just put some empty conduits in here and we'll get them filling. I have no idea how many we need, but that's okay. So let's come down here. I'll just rest quickly, take a breather. Alright, now we'll come down here and we'll just see where exactly we need to run them from. Yeah, there's some up here. Okay, so if we take a conduit across there, maybe across this, and then down Okay, I have no idea how many that is, but that's okay, we'll work it out. We're gonna get them, and then we'll come back. Okay, so we've got 9. And we still have some empties. 3 empties, so oh, there's half of one in there. Each conduit takes 50 millibuckets of molten redstone. So there's 25 in there, so that's half of one, and then I need 2 more, so that's 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll let that go. 1. It should be pretty quick while there's plenty of power. So these machines slow down. Like their speed is dependent on how much internal power they've got. So yeah. Right, now we'll go down here and we'll run some power. Might move that torch and we'll run it across the ceiling here. Like that. If we go sort of over there. And like that. That only gives us 2. Oh, but I've got some in my bag, don't I? So that gives us 6. Probably won't be enough because we want to run to the floor, don't we? So let's go get some more. I might just grab a heap of them and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so hopefully that's enough. We need the bottom level. So we'll come along here. So we've got this conduit out the side here, but if we run that, just temporarily get rid of this. If we run that, so where do we want it? Down behind this here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. No, not there. That one, that one. We'll just do that so we can target there. Okay. Right. That should be good. And we'll just fix that wall. So now the centrifuge is powered, and these will be if I put one there, or 2. And now we need to come around this wall to in behind there. I'll just break that temporarily. Okay, so if we build that out here, and then we probably don't want that there. Okay, alright, where can we take this? So if we go up, maybe, what's in behind, here? Might have to have cables showing here, I think, because we're running out of space. Actually, that might actually be better anyway, because we might want to put in more stuff. So, just to save us hassle, we'll pull them out, and we'll put them over here. And we'll just replace this wall, like so. Yeah, that'll do. That's neat enough. Okay, so that should be getting power. Now pipes. I don't see anything left. Excellent. We're doing well. So now we've got to, we'll just investigate how the pipes are interacting up here, because we might want to dig a hole through the ground where they're coming out. Okay, so they're coming out of here, so if we just dig a hole here, like so. Oh, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. So we can put a pipe right there straight into the hopper as it is right now, and then we can just break that other one, so there's no break in service for the system, which is good. So we'll go like so, we'll grab out, it's in the other bag I think. Where is it? Where's my pipes? Here it is. So I've got some golden pipe, that'll do. And we'll stick that there, like that. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Now we'll just fill in that dirt. Like that. Oh, I forgot to break the other pipe. Okay, so we'll get rid of that pipe there. What can we get rid of? Some sticks. There we go. And we'll put this dirt back. Like that. So that pipe doesn't go anywhere now, but that's okay. It doesn't need to. And we'll just sleep through the night, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so we've got a system here that should actually work. We haven't tested it with anything yet, I suppose, but there'll be honeycombs coming down shortly, I would imagine. There's nothing in there at the moment, so nothing's happened as yet. We probably need to put a lever on this, so I might do that while I'm waiting. Hey look, I actually could have used that stick that I threw away. How embarrassing. Okay, so this can go, I'll have to put it here. If I put it here, it will interfere with this iron pipe, because they react to redstone. When you give them a pulse, the open end actually swishes around, it rotates. So, yeah, I don't know if that's, I can't remember if that's on or off, so we'll just place it again. Okay, that's on, right. So, I guess we've just got to wait. Something I did just think of, the bees are actually going to come down here as well, which we don't want. So I might have to go and put a diamond pipe up there, where we ripped out that other pipe. So I'll go do that now. Actually, no, not a diamond pipe. It will have to be an apiarist pipe, which I haven't shown you guys, I don't think. So it's basically, effectively, it's going to sit where that one is. So I could probably just use that one. So I might just get rid of these, because at the moment they're not being used. And I'll grab that, and I'll stick one of them there, and we'll come out here and we'll put that apiarist pipe back in, because we don't want the bees going down there. This is only for the honeycomb processing that room is for. So where, yeah, right there, I think we're going to want to put an apiarist pipe. So let's do that. And we want, what do we want? So we want, well, we're going to want some more pipe, because one isn't enough, so let's just grab some more. And we want to put that there, and in here bees need to go to the white. Any bees need to go to the white, and everything else should go to the green anyway, but we're going to put anything to green, because if it's not a bee, it should go to the green. It should only be items, so maybe we'll just make it items. Let's just make it items. There we go, items. So no bees will go that way, only items will go that way, and only bees will go that way. And that was a bee, I think. So that's good, that still works. And now we can put our dirt back in. Yeah, that'll do, like that. And since there's bees coming out, I think there should still be... Yeah, there we go. So there's still bees going in the right place, which is good. And I need to fill that wall in, but that's okay. I'll fix that later. And yeah, we'll go check on our new room, because we might actually have some stuff happening down here now, maybe. Let's have a look. What's going on? Anything? Got stuff in there? No. Well, it should be at some point, but I do know that while we were doing this, there was a stock of honeycombs. Yeah, when I took out the centrifuge from up here, there was a stock of honeycombs happening, being processed already, so I took them out. They've just been going in this chest while we were working, so we can throw them in while we're waiting. It's probably a bit slow because I've only got 2 apiaries running, and probably actually they've run out of frames. I probably need to make more frames, which will speed them up. But in the meantime, we can do that, and we can just watch it work for a sec to make sure the process actually does what we want. What I was thinking too, if this works fine, we might even change this over for an ender chest and have it feed the sorting system. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, that's not really urgent, but yeah, could be the next thing we do. So that might be interesting. Because I don't know if the sorting system can handle all these items, but we can add them. We can make barrels for them or whatever, so yeah. Oh yes, we haven't turned on our thing. We might say items in inventory, energy pulsar. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, beautiful. That's what we want to see. So honeycomb should go in the hopper if everything's going according to plan. Yes, they are, and that beeswax that's following behind should not. No, they're not. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, I know. I know why. I know why. Because we haven't set the filters. But that's okay. That's okay. So what we'll do is, we'll say beeswax. Well, actually, we only want to set this one. We'll say honeycomb goes to the red. Sorry, honey drops go to the red, like that. And everything else goes in here. So that's cool. So if we do that, it should fill up this. Okay. Now, this, I thought I turned this on. This is supposed to be on, so that doesn't appear to be doing anything. So what I'll do is we'll crescent hammer that. Maybe we can turn it on now. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And there we go. Nice. We have honey building in our tank. Just over a bucket so far. And then here we have some excess honey drops because I changed it over before while they were still in the tank. Oh, in the pipe, sorry. So yeah, that seems to work. which is good. Now we have some more propolis, so we could even automate some more apiaries if we want. But I think getting some frames going in the ones that we have automated is probably the next urgent thing, and then we can automate some more. So I might just clear out my inventory and get set up, and we can do some apiary automating and building some frames. I'll be back in a bit.